Hey, welcome everybody. So we got Wednesday and Saturday videos. Come along, take a journey, right? I'm going through a personal journey, reading these slides created by AI on personal growth. And so I invite you to join me and make your own journey. See what hits, what resonates, what doesn't. Okay, so today's is on the moon's influence because we're approaching full moon, right? And by the way, we have a full moon fusion event that is free this Sunday evening. So I will post the details, okay? The moon's influence, cycles of manifestation and human endeavors. The moon, our celestial companion, has guided human activities for millennia. Its predictable yet mystical cycles offer more than just light and darkness. They provide a natural framework for manifestation. So, yes, 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 right? What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? Productivity and relationship dynamics. Okay. I want to be really productive. How about you? I feel like I've been like getting enough stuff done. This presentation explores how lunar rhythms can enhance our approach to project management. Really? Product development and interpersonal connections. Huh. Okay. Understanding lunar phases from new moon to full moon. The complete lunar cycle. The moon completes its cycle approximately every 29.5 days, transitioning through 8 distinct phases that influence energy patterns and manifestation potential. Interesting. So, like, is this science-based? Like, what is the moon's true effect? Okay. Each phase carries unique energetic qualities that can be harnessed for different types of activities and intentions. 8 of them? I didn't know this. Key energetic shifts. Introspective to outward expression. Huh. Planning to implementation? That doesn't make sense. Planning to implement? Growth to release. Oh, so this is a key, this is an energetic shift from planning to implementation. So you're planning stuff and now you're implementing it. You're actually doing it. Growth to release. I'm excited for like the release. I love release, right? Like releasing, they say like what doesn't serve you. I just think of releasing emotion, right? Like what needs to fall out of the body. And also a key energetic shift is from individual to collective focus. This is so interesting because I do feel currently in a kind of like a locked individual perspective, and but to come out to collective. So for me personally, to engage more in my practice, which I have neglected a little bit, to where I do feel that oneness, right? With everything and everyone. Okay, look at this picture. New moon mowing crayon? Waning, waning crescent? Wang moon? New moon? Okay, interesting. The new moon, setting intentions and starting projects. Perfect for beginnings. So new moon is perfect for beginnings, setting intentions, starting projects. I tend to be a very strong starter. So I'm interested in this moment to complete stuff, to be productive, to finish stuff, right? To do my work, this kind of thing. Take right action, right? Um, Perfect for beginnings. The darkness of the new moon creates a blank canvas for planting seeds of intention and initiating new projects. Okay. I'm actually at a point where I'm like, I don't want to take on anything new. I feel like my plate is over full and I just want to like streamline and like do what's important and make that feel manageable and enjoyable and because for a long time I was like more 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 yes 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 and now I'm like wait it's too full like I'm interested to simplify. How about you? Where are you at with that? Okay, also for the new moon, it relates to strategic planning. So with the new moon we can get enhanced intuition during this phase of the moon. the new moon, supporting visioning exercises, roadmap creation, identifying project objectives. So is this like, again, science-based or is this kind of more woo-woo? I don't know. Team alignment. Ideal time. The new moon is the ideal time for kickoff meetings, establishing team roles, and creating shared vision for new initiatives. So, but I am interested, especially since I've gotten involved, or I'm starting to be involved in hosting David Prorock's Full Moon Fusion events. I'm interested to learn about the moon because I haven't so far. I haven't learned about it or like synced up my activities with it or anything like that. How about you? Okay, so here is a quote. The new moon teaches us that darkness is the beginning of our journey to light. So this hits me because I'm going through some darkness right now. And so just the statement like comforts me, right? It's the beginning of our journey to light. So where are you at? Are you going through any darkness? Do you have any like serious resistance? Like right? Um, I'm going to veer off a little because like triggers, right, and darkness and really difficult stuff, I know is the absolute perfect time to go in and connect with myself, with my higher power, with my practice, right? All of this to reprogram, if you're interested in that, rewire. However, wow, like I just feel in this fighting mode or this fight or flight or yeah, like unwilling, right? But today I'm like, okay, let me just, it's super humbling, super like, let me just take right action. So I reach out to you if you're not alone if like you're struggling. You're not alone if you're struggling. Put in comments. Let's connect. Let's support each other. Love each other, right? Like that's another hard thing for me is like, well, but I'm spinning off, so like I feel bad about myself, right? Sorry, now I'm just talking. How are you feeling? Okay. Research indicates that projects initiated during the new moon phase have a 23% higher completion rate when aligned with clearly articulated intentions. Okay. So to me, this is a little like, wait, I thought you were going to say scientifically that the new moon, if you're initiating projects, excuse me, during the new moon, then it goes 23% better. But it actually then adds when aligned with clearly articulated intentions. So that might have nothing to do with the new moon. That might just be your clearly articulated intentions. Intention is super important. Belief, intention. So I don't know. I'm skeptical, right? But I'm interested to learn. So far, I feel like, I don't know, I want more basic information. Like this feels a little like woo-woo or like word salad a little bit. Sometimes the AI put together stuff feels like word salad to me. Waxing phase, building momentum in development. The waxing phase of the moon, right? Okay. Building momentum. Okay. During the waxing phase of the moon, productivity naturally increases as team energy aligns with the moon's growing illumination. See, I'm like reading this and I'm like, what? During the waxing phase, productivity increases as team energy aligns with the moon's growing illumination. As the moon grows from crescent to gibbous, ooh, that's a cool word. Never heard that word, gibbous. Its increasing light represents expanding energy and accelerating growth. This phase supports active development and steady progress toward goals. First quarter, the waxing phase. Yeah, I'm feeling like not that into this one. How about you? Overcome initial obstacles and make decisive action. Perfect for resolving early development challenges and committing to chosen direction. Waxing gibbous, day 11 to 14. Refine, adjust, persevere, ideal for iterative improvements, quality checks, maintaining momentum despite complexities. Yeah, it's not connecting to me. Pre-full preparation, day 13, 14. Final push for culmination. Excellent for pre-launch preparations, documentation, ensuring all elements are in place. I'm not resonating, are you? Full moon. See, I wanted to do this video today because of the full moon fusion coming Sunday night and just this idea of the full moon, right? Culmination and maximum productivity, 100% peak illumination. The full moon represents complete illumination, bringing maximum clarity to projects and relationships. 87% heightened energy. Studies show increased activity levels and creative output during full moon periods. 3 times amplified emotions. Ooh, emotional responses and interpersonal dynamics are significantly magnified. So is it more difficult to like manage emotions? I love emotions, but like currently, like I said, I'm going through stuff that I'm not loving. So 3 times that could be difficult, right? Okay, the full moon phase is ideal for launches, presentations, celebrations. Yeah, we're coming together Sunday night to celebrate, so that's pretty cool. And it's right after a retreat. Also very cool. Everybody's welcome. It's online and it's free. Full moon fusion. Okay, also perfect for relationship building events, team recognition, public announcements. However, this heightened energy requires careful management to prevent burnout or emotional overwhelm. So I'm at a point of that. Like I have more to do than I am able to do. And I really am desiring to hunker down, streamline, clarify, like waning phase of the moon, reflection and refinement. After the full moon's peak energy, the waning phase brings a natural shift toward reflection, evaluation, and release. This period supports important refinement activities, disseminating phase. It's so wordy. Share knowledge, gather feedback, communicate results, ideal for retrospectives, user testing, implementing initial improvements. Good grief. No. Balsamic phase. Okay, it's like the vinegar. Rest, restore, and prepare for renewal. Essential for team recovery, documentation, quiet preparation for the next cycle. Last quarter, release what isn't working and prepare for transition. Perfect for pruning features, eliminating technical debt, letting go of unsuccessful approaches. I'm not resonating with this at all. I am feeling interested in different topics today. What about you? I'm interested in attachment. I'm interested in self-love, which we've already covered, but like you can't cover that enough. Self-love specifically when like your behaviors are not great. Like my stuff is coming out sideways lately, and I want to get that in control. I want to bring love. I want to be able to love myself. How about parts work? Maybe we can do videos on parts work. Are you guys interested in that? Are you interested in bringing love to you at your worst or at like not your best moments, right? Okay, but back to the moon at the bottom. The waning phase is often overlooked in productivity systems, but it provides essential space for integration that prevents burnout and improves long-term outcomes. Other things I'd be interested in are alignment, staying in alignment, and like what about like do you ever go off of that where like you don't follow your gut? You have red flags, but you're going for it anyway. Like I would be interested in that type of thing. What's that about, right? Childhood stuff, inner child work. I had in moving some emotion yesterday, I was crying out mommy, which is so crazy, right? Like my mom and I don't get along, and I was crying out to her, like as a mommy instead of mom. It's so crazy. Like that's new. So sorry, I keep going off. I think I'm interested in things different than the video we have today. But I wanted to talk about the moon a little bit in this video because you guys will see this the day before this full moon fusion event, and I am excited for that. And we have some really cool facilitators doing a bunch of different stuff. So yoga and meditation and I don't know, like sound work and crystal bowls, chakra work, energy work, like more like a lot of cool stuff in community. So I'm hoping you guys will come out. I don't know, like just just reach out to me if you're not sure how to get to it. But it's Full Moon Fusion and it's David Prorock's event. So I can send you the event link or post it. We'll post it below this video. Lunar rhythms in project management, aligning timelines with moon cycles. Okay, one, initiation, new moon. So, project kickoff meetings, vision documents, scope definition, resource allocation. Two, the waxing moon is the development stage, active building, progressive elaboration, momentum building, obstacle navigation. I'm just not into this. Three, delivery, full moon, major milestones, key presentations, release events, stakeholder demos, and four, refinement during the waning moon. Moon phases in product development, creativity, testing, release, ideation. New moon energy supports brainstorming, market research, identifying user needs, feedback. I'd also be interested in topics like how you work, like your style, how you learn, how you like to work, your process, because I notice like this brainstorming word makes me think of like I get overwhelmed by that in groups. I like to work alone and I don't like when 17 ideas come at me. I like to have a blank slate and do my own creative process. So I think that's an interesting topic. Like how do you like to work? What is your process? And yeah, how can you work with others? Do you prefer to work alone? What's your experiences? Okay, let's go back to the moon phases. Feedback, waning phases support gathering user insights, planning improvement for the next iteration. That's a good word, iteration. Launch, full moons, peak energy, powers successful product launches, maximizes visibility. I just look forward to this full moon fusion event and this full moon as just a way for me, and I guess if it's in my journey, right, to begin to become aware of the moon. And I like the idea of the full moon helping us release stuff, like again, the emotion falling out of the body and having the community coming together to celebrate. It seems cool to come together to celebrate each full moon. All right, prototyping. Waxing crescent provides momentum for creating initial versions and proof of concepts. And then we have development. First quarter moon brings decisive energy. I like that. I've been like waffling, right? So decisive energy. I'm always attracted to that. Like be decisive, be direct, like go directly after your needs and wants and right? Create. First quarter moon brings decisive energy. Okay, I look forward to the first quarter moon. When is that? For committing to design choices, building core functionality. So, like, I'm not thinking of work stuff, right? I'm thinking of personal stuff. I assume it applies to both. Testing. Waxing gibbous moon phase supports refinement through user testing, quality assurance. This just feels like word salad to me. At the bottom, companies like Adobe, is it Adobe? Adobe, Apple, and Tesla have been known to align major product releases with full moons. That's interesting. So it must be real to capitalize on the natural energy. I mean, I definitely believe in like energy. I mean, I can feel that as I've developed my own practice of breath work and meditation and I don't know, whatever I'm all doing, right? Like beginning to channel. Um, so that interests me. Like, how is the moon involved in that? So they release major products with full moons to capitalize on the natural energy peak. Okay, and increased public receptivity. Lunar influence on relationships, communication, and collaboration. The moon's influence extends beyond project timelines, yeah, to affect how we connect with colleagues, clients, stakeholders. I guess this presentation just is based on work stuff, on like corporate, and I'm just not into that. But understanding these patterns can transform relationship dynamics, new moon connections, ideal for initiating new partnerships, establishing trust, setting relationship intentions. I don't know. I will just share with you guys, aside from this slideshow, like I am just focused on right action today, right? Like what you focus on grows. Like, because my head's been spinning. Is your head spinning? And like just one foot in front of the other. Very humbling, right? Turn to God. Okay. Waxing collaborations, growing energy supports building momentum in working relationships and overcoming communication obstacles, full moon agreements. I mean, I kind of like the idea of making an agreement on the full moon. That's interesting. Maximum clarity makes this ideal for finalizing contracts, making commitments, celebrating achievements. Maximum clarity on the full moon? That's interesting. During waning phases, focus on processing feedback, resolving conflicts, releasing tensions that may have built up during more active phases. Practical applications, integrating lunar awareness into daily life. One, create a lunar calendar, overlay project timelines with moon phases. Two, identify optimal periods for different activities. Digital tools like MoonSync and Lunar Project Planner can automate this process. I don't know. I mean, I don't feel moved to do this. Two, design lunar aligned meetings, schedule brainstorming sessions near new moons, progress reviews during waxing phases, celebrations at full moons. Yeah, again, I just look forward to the celebration at the full moon fusion this Sunday. Retrospectives during waning periods. Three, develop personal awareness, track your energy, creativity, emotional patterns. That I don't know. It seems like a lot of work to track it all, but that would be interesting to see. Like, is my energy, creativity, and emotional patterns, are they in fact aligned with the moon? That would be interesting to see. So track that stuff across lunar cycles to identify your personal relationship with moon phases. Like, is there one? Is there not? Like, and what is it? And optimize my schedule accordingly. Okay, four, create team rituals. Establish simple practices like new moon intention setting or full moon celebrations to create rhythm and meaning in team dynamics. So I'm excited to be part of a full moon celebration, and I had got invited to another one too that involved kirtan, but earlier in the day, Sunday. But I'll be at a retreat, but hopefully the following month. I'm really excited about that, getting invited to that. Who's into kirtan? If you've never heard of it, Google it, see if there's anything around you, try it, let me know. By honoring these natural cycles, we can work with rather than against the energetic currents that have guided human endeavors for millennia, resulting in more sustainable productivity, enhanced creativity, and deeper relationships. So I like that idea of actually getting away from technology, getting into nature. Like, then I'm like, okay, then I would maybe be more communing with the moon, right? Like, I always have this idea and desire to live out in the woods or, like really go away from this suburban, like technological life, right? So we'll see if I make a choice like that in the future, maybe when my daughter's grown, we'll see. Okay, that's the last slide. So I love you all. Thank you for listening. Please put comments. I want to hear your thoughts. I just want to engage with people. That's it. Are you really into the lunar cycles? Are you not? Like, what? How are you doing in general? Do you want to come to this full moon fusion event this Sunday? And yeah, we put out videos Wednesdays and Saturdays. So like personal growth, slides created by AI, prompts, I believe, and just different cool topics. Put down topics you want to hear about. We can go with what you would like. So, okay, have a wonderful day.